Hi everyone, welcome to my latest Fire Emblem Heroes Arena video. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been using Alfonse as my bonus unit. So initially I was trying to get one of the New Year units, but my luck has been horrible on this banner. So to save myself some orbs, I decided to finally promote Alfonse 2 weeks ago. And I've been using him for the past 2 weeks. So Alfonse is often mocked as the weakest of the Askr Trio original characters, but he's been pretty decent for me. I think what you got to do is simply invest in some skills for him, and he's actually pretty much ready to go. So for my Alfonse, I'm using his legendary weapon, Draconic Aura, Triangle Adept, Green Tombbreaker, and Spur Attack, his default C skill. So the main role of Alfonse on my team is to tank any green mages if needed. So if you look at my team composition, I'm actually weak to green mages. That is why I gave Alfonse Green Tombbreaker, for him to tank maybe a hit from Nino or Guntra, and so the rest of my units can mop up after the enemy phase. So the rest of my team, there has been not much change since the last video. Hana is still at +10 with Armorsmasher, with the resistance refinement. But instead of life and death, I have decided to switch to Fury this week. So with Fury, you can see that her resistance actually goes up to a whopping 39, which is not something you commonly see, you would expect on a Hana. But with 39 resistance, she actually triggers her Atk Ploy on practically any unit on the field. So that's actually pretty fun. My Boey has gotten one more merge from the previous video, but he's pretty much running the same set with Triangle Adept, Gronnraven. And the last unit, Noe, she's gotten quite a few more merges from the last video because I have spent all my orbs on the previous Tempest Trial banner where she was a focus unit. So I have her now at +8, and I've actually 2 more copies of her at 4 stars, so it's just a matter of weeks before I can get her to +10. So that would be fantastic. But otherwise, her build is more or less the same: Lightning Breath with Steady Breath. And instead of Bow Breaker, I'm going to try using Quick Riposte this week. I used it for my Deathless run previously, and it's been quite effective. So I realized that I forgot to equip the Close Defense Seal on my Noe because I had put it on Sharina for some SP grinding on the Camilla maps. So with that, I think my setup is complete. So you may notice that I've already reached the score of 5034. So I got that earlier this week, and with that score, I'm currently firmly in the top 5000 for tier 20. So I'm gonna stay here for another week again. My score last week was 5024. So this week I guess I worked a bit harder and managed to get a much higher score. So for my arena video this week, I'm just gonna try and get as high a score as possible, but because I already have a score of 5034, I'm pretty much satisfied. So let's see what I can get this time. Okay, first up is the Bolin team, probably a cavalry team. It's a very interesting team. So okay, this is easy pickings for my team. But I've got to be wary about this Spring Camilla. Okay, I think it's pretty much straightforward what I do. So this is a very standard Lin with distant defense as the seal, not so common. This is a Reinhardt with Aether, which is terribly uncommon, but he has the heavy blade seal. Okay, so New Year Azura with Fury and Spring Camilla. So the Spring Camilla is, I think, because these two are green units, my Hana and even Alfonse will be able to clear them up once I've gotten rid of these two guys. So let's do it. Okay. So Reinhardt can come here. Okay. So Noi will come here. Oh, actually, actually I can do this. Okay. Wow, that's a really powerful one. Okay, so what I'll do here is simply get rid of Camilla, and that should be it. Okay, so everybody just hide behind, and that's game. Okay, right. So that was as easy as it gets, really. So can't expect too many matches like this. But it's always great to see Reinhardt and Bolin with my team. Okay, now I'm not sure whether I should take this one up because of the score. I would like to hit a minimum of 718. But let me think. I think I can go for this one. No, maybe I'll just skip it. Maybe I'll try and go for 718 as the bare minimum. You know what? I'll just go for it. I guess I just have to go for an average of 718. Okay, this is a horrible... This is one of the worst maps in Arena. Alright. This is really horrible. Okay. So I don't know. I will just this is the kind of map that really ends your deathless runs. So I'm just gonna see what the AI does. Oh, this is so bizarre. Okay. This is really annoying. This is so annoying. So basically we have Azura who can create havoc in a lot of places. And okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll just simply drag Boey here, and yeah, so actually maybe this was the perfect setup for me because Eldigan could not reach Boey. So that allowed me to kill off the Reinhardt quite easily. So now the problem is whether I can kill off the Eldigan, who unfortunately has some really horrible skills. Okay, because he has quick riposte, I'm not able to take him on there. So the thing is, I cannot use my Noi to take him on because Lin would kill me in the next turn. So what I'll do is I'll have to bait him and hope for the best. So he'll go for my Hana. Oh my god, this is seriously horrible. Okay.
Yosh.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's game over for me. Yeah. So unfortunately this Deathless run ends here. So this is not very interesting to watch, really. I mean, so going deathless with this week's maps is really a pain in the ass, because that wall map and the other one with the defense tiles in the center and all the blocks is really horrible. So I think what I'll do is I will cut off here and reset my arena. Right, and so I'm back, and let's try again. Let's see. 716. I think I'll just go for it. Okay, so we have a semi-flyer team, and if we have Camilla we have with a sack of gifts. Very interesting. Okay, so the question is whether my Boey can tank a hit from Summer Corinne. Especially after the bar blade boosts. I think he might not be able to take it. So I will not charge forward and tank a hit. Instead, I think I'll target the Jenny instead and see what happens from there. So let's see. Boey comes up. Okay. Noe just sticks around. Okay. So if he can take her down, which he can't in this case, it gets really tricky. So Hana will do the honors. Okay. Alright, so actually everything went pretty well with this map. Alright, and then the Desperation finishing off the job. Okay. So bright start just like just now. So maybe this week I should try and avoid teams with Bolin and any dancers really, because of the maps this week, which are really annoying. But I've already done it before, so I'm sure I can do it again if I'm careful and a little more lucky. Okay, so a Steady Breath Black Knight here, probably a +2, yeah, +1 of course. So with the release of the new Radiant Dawn units, the original Black Knight is not as good as before, but I believe a lot of free-to-play players will still be using him because he's such a good unit, even with just one merch. Oh, we have a Roth Hector here. And here Minerva, who is the bonus unit. So, okay, armor teams are generally not too difficult to face in arena if you are ready for them. So it's curious that they have 2 Armorsmasher units in this team. Possibly a mistake, I'm not too sure. But one thing you got to be careful with this map is that because of Armorsmasher, the tree here doesn't stop them from moving towards you. So I think I'll just play cautiously and see what the AI does. Okay, okay. So Hector would come forward. I'm amazed by this. So okay, great. I'll just do this and end turn. So very happy for them to come forward and hit me. 71 damage. Awesome. I'm pretty amazed by the work that Alfonse puts in sometimes. I mean, he's such a tough unit against the right matchup. So triangle Adept really helps him a lot there. Okay. So this Effie is weak to magic, so that was quite an easy one. And Black Knight dies to Noe all the time, so that's that. Okay, so far so good to this time, and let's go on to the next one. Too low. So next week's bonus units are most likely gonna be the new Radiant Dawn units, and just like with the New Year banner, I've had 0 luck with that so far. Dumped all my orbs and got nothing in return, so I may have to promote Sharina. That would be unfortunate because it means I can't use my feathers for more mergers for Boey, but it's better than spending the new Tempest Trials orbs on the banner, because I don't particularly need any of those units, although I would really like to have Mikaea. Okay, so this team has Ephraim with the special refinement on his segment. Of course, a Noe with steady breath, just like mine. Pretty much the same build, but with distant defense seal and infantry pulse. And an Ike with fury and vantage. I see. So basically, this player put the heavy blade seal on him, so he could take fury as his A skill. Okay, so this is actually a very winnable matchup. Just I have to watch out for the Ike and the Noe. So the plan is to take down Alfonse and Ephraim first. So let's hope that works out. So just move everyone forward and see what the AI does. Okay, so Noe actually comes forward first. So looks like I have to take on Noe first. And fantastic that Atk Ploy triggered on both of them. Yeah. So what I'll do is put my Noe here in place to tank a hit and probably finish it off. Okay. So didn't finish off, but it's absolutely fine. Okay. And it's a 1 round KO on that. And this is gone too. Okay, so everything is good so far. I just have to, let me see. They will both come forward, so I'll just have to decide which one I would like to tank and most likely I would tank the Ike first. Yeah, but let's see. Okay, so I'll do this. Ah, right, but they collapse into this formation, which makes it extremely easy for me. Okay, so that's great. Hana may whip. Okay, she can't. Okay, so well. Okay, I think I'll just get. Okay, so I'll just let Noe tank a hit and finish this off. Okay. So Noe is really impressive, and I was tempted to get her to +10 first, but I'm starting to find that Boey actually needs a few more merges to tank hits from really powerful blue mages. So I'm trying to get him to +6 first, and then I'll try to get Noe up to +10. So with this one, I think I'm not sure whether I want to take on this team 716, but I think it's okay. Score wise, I think I won't be able to reach 5034 if I take this. Yeah, so but I think I'll just take it. Okay, so we are back on this map again. This map is actually quite manageable, so just as before, I would. Okay. So I'll just try to bring everybody to one side. Okay. So here it is. So Camilla comes forth, and okay. So what's most likely to happen is that if I try to tank her, she will hit Alfonse and be repositioned away. So I do not want that to happen. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Okay, great. This is perfect. So sometimes you just gotta let the AI do its own crazy thing. Yeah, and then you'll be able to finish things off. Oh, okay. So Noe will be able to finish Alfonse off there. So I've just got to take on whoever comes forward first. So, right. So Minerva is Atk Ploy, so she won't be able to do much to my Hana. And I think Noe can tank the hit from Ilincia and then finish off the match. Okay, right. So that went pretty well. Okay. So now I'm at 2,870. It's a really low score compared to my high score this week. Let me see if I can get any higher matchups this time with my last 3 dueling swords. Okay, let's try this. Noe. Okay. Well, at least it's this map and not the horrible brick wall map. Okay. So I'm just gonna let Noe destroy the Camilla, and then we'll see what happens next. Okay. So that was guidance. I actually didn't pay attention to that. So that was a little tricky, a little dangerous. But it's okay. So I think Alfonse can tank a hit there, and then Noe will tank a hit there. So this should pretty much be it. Okay. Maybe not. So that didn't quite go as expected, but I think it's still pretty much okay. So Alfonse has to run away, and just need to make sure that Noe is safe. So let's do this. Okay. So it's like a sort of a game of musical chairs here. But it's okay. Okay, and then that's it. Right, with the Draconic aura, Hana finishes off the Tana. Hana and Tana. Actually, there's a nice ring to that. Maybe I should consider making a team with Hana and Tana. So actually, I am trying to build a secondary arena team just for fun. And currently I'm looking at using Sanaki with a new Symbolin refinement. It's a really cool refinement because, well, okay, if you haven't noticed, the new Symbolin refinement gives her a drive attack passive as well as attack resistance bond. So if Sanaki is 2 spaces, at least at most 2 spaces away from the flyer, so that's a really interesting refinement, and I've already given her that with my Divine Dew. But before I talk more about that, let's look at this team. This team looks really unusual, and it's very cool. So there's a Fur, a bar tray at +9, no less, a Lucas, a +10, Oba is a 4-star +10, and a Gunther, 4-star +10. This team is really awesome. It's really not a team you see normally. Yeah, this is a really cool team. So I really gotta be careful because yeah, it's easy to underestimate a team like this, but that would be a terrible mistake if I did that. So on the first turn, these 2 guys will break down the walls, right? So if I could get if I could get Alfonse up here, it might actually bait Gunther up. So let's see if that works. Okay, so Hana will come here. Right. Let's see if this works. Alright, it actually worked. Okay, so what do I do now? I have to... I'll finish him off. Alright. Attack smoke one. Destroy this wall, and I'll just pull Alfonse back. This is a really fun team. Alright. So next step is to get Noe in front. Okay. And the last one is Fur. Fur has quick riposte and attack smoke. Okay. So she's actually made to counter mages, I suppose. So she will have nothing on Noe, and this should be pretty much it. Yeah, well, if I'm not actually doing a video, I might actually just surrender to this team. Out of respect for the dedication put to it. It's a really cool team. Alright, so I'm on the last match, and I would definitely not hit my score of 5034, but let's just wrap it up with a nice deathless match. Luke with Bright Sita. Okay, another Bolin this time, but no matter. So okay, the question is whether I want to. Wow, an Ira with attack tactic. That is really cool. It's not something you see every day. So okay, so the plan as usual is to take down the Bolin first, and then Guntra, and then the last two. So let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, so that's great. Ira is here. Okay. Oh, I see. This is a. I actually didn't notice this, but because of Fury, my Hana's defense is exactly the same as Alfonse. That is pretty disastrous. Oh, but thanks to the double hit from Bolin, my Boey has his Ignis charged up, and so he can destroy Impra. Oh, that was a lifesaver there. That chilling seal really can be devastating in the right circumstances. Okay, so I'll just bait the bright Boey here. I think it should work. Okay, right. And just down to Ira. So Noe tanks Ira all day. So, and that's a wrap. So yeah. So as I was saying, I'm trying to build a new team, but Sanaki is a very low BST mage, so it's gonna take me some time to even first get enough merges for her to be tier 20 capable. And yeah, so let's see how that goes. But that wraps this week's arena run up. So unfortunately I was not able to beat my previous high score this week of 5034, but 5026 is not too bad. So so I should be staying in tier 20 again, and let's see what the next set of bonus units are, and hope to catch you on my next video. So once again, if you have any questions on team building or my arena team in general, feel free to drop me a comment. Thanks, have a good week.